everyone, my name is Asia Bird and I am back with another video. This is definitely a different type of video. I usually just do vlogs and you know, just vlog my life, but today as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about my experience and basically what it's like growing up being black, what it's like growing up being a black girl. And I want to say that not everybody goes through the same type of racism. You know, our brother, like, we might have a common, you know, incident, but I probably will never go through certain things that he may go through, vice versa. So I will have a couple of videos linked down below from different people who have also sat down and filmed a video similar to this. I've watched so many, and I'll post some of my favorites, or the link from some of my favorites in my description box, as well as places you can donate, more educational videos, and some petitions. Definitely click on the links, find out if you want to learn some more. This is my second cup of coffee today because y'all, I filmed this video like 3 times. This is like my 3rd time filming this video and I'm just struggling right now. I have a paper due at 5 and I have not even started it, so pray for me. I wanted to do this little disclaimer. Basically, everybody knows what's going on right now. Everybody knows what is trending. The hashtag that's trending is Black Lives Matter. I want people to know that when people say Black Lives Matter, they're not saying that all lives don't matter. It's just that right now there are things going on, things that have been going on, that are basically saying that black lives are not included in that say. People are just trying to get that point across, and they're trying to let people know, in order for all lives to matter, black lives have to matter as well. I am going to be sharing personal experiences, and I don't want to use any names. I don't want to drag anybody. I don't want this to be a video of exposing people, obviously. Like, that's just, I'm not that type of person. Not everybody goes through the same thing. Mine in particular are kind of more of the microaggression. I'll have the definition of microaggression somewhere along this video. Basically, there were times in my life where I didn't realize that there are certain incidents that went on that were actually indeed racist, and I did not realize it. And I hate that I didn't realize it. I was young at that time, and I just, you know, didn't take any action. But there are also incidents that I knew, like, hey, something needs to be done about this. So yeah, I have some stuff right now on my not my laptop, my iPad. Basically, one thing that I really have experienced most growing up is always being called the Oreo. I was the black girl that acted white. I was white on the inside, I was black on the outside. That's not right, because I am me. I am who I am. I'm Asia Bird because the way I act is because that's who I am. So I had to realize, like, I'm not an Oreo. I am myself. I'm a black girl. I am who I am. I've also experienced the act your color. I want to tell y'all a story about that. Let me go off with saying that it's not just the white people who are saying, oh, you act white, blah blah blah. It's also black people. There's an incident that happened. I think I was in the 9th grade. Me and my friend, we ended up going to the principal's office, or the assistant principal's office, because we walked in class and there was no teacher there. There was no substitute. There wasn't anybody in there. And we felt the need, like, hey, we could possibly get in trouble if we don't say anything, because there's another class coming in after us. Like, they're going to be questioning, like, what the heck. So we decided to go figure something out. We told the principal, and somebody eventually came. But I remember walking into the class, and I remember, like, these people, it was a group of people that were sitting there. The way they looked at me, like, was, like, disgusted. Like, they're like, why did you go do that? You did not have to do that. And I remember a girl saying, I don't know why she felt like she had to do that. She needs to act her own color. First and foremost, how do you act a color? I'm still waiting on the answer to this day. I have actually seen so many comments that are like, why are you talking like that? Or, like, even on other people's videos, like, why do you talk like that? Why do you act like that? Why do you dress like that? Like, I just don't get it. I really don't. But, like, you can't act a color, and I'm still waiting on the answer to how do you act a color. But, you know, they're never the answer because you can't do it. So I'm getting ready to get really personal right now with a story or an experience that I have been through. So like I said, I'm not gonna be using any names, but I want to say this was probably like 8th grade, 9th grade year. There was this guy. We started texting or whatever, and eventually, like, we caught feelings, whatever. And I can't remember if I'm pretty sure he was the one that told me. He was like, basically, my family would never approve of this, like we're gonna have to hide this, like there's no way we're gonna continue to talk and it has to be public, like we're gonna have to hide this. At that point I was kind of like, wow, like what the heck, like this is really happening. But I kind of just let it go because I was kind of like, I mean, I like this guy, so like why not, it's fine, we can hide it, whatever. But that wasn't right, that wasn't fair to me at all. Eventually his mom found out. He actually told her, and we felt like, you know, I kind of told him, like I cried, I was like, I can't go through this anymore, like you gotta tell her. And he did, and it didn't turn out the way we thought it was going to. Thought it was gonna be glorious, butterflies, blah blah blah, and it wasn't. She basically like forbidden him from seeing me. Like she literally was like, I'll take your car, blah blah blah. At that time, like he was older, so he could drive before everybody else. And in our friend group, I remember we had a bonfire. One of our friends had a bonfire, and he invited like the whole friend group, whatever. And he got dropped off by his mom, and I rode with my friend, his girlfriend, and his older brother dropped us off. And I remember literally, it wasn't even 5 minutes that he was there, she texted him and she was like, I saw that girl. And you know, I was like, that girl, like really, like you know my name, you know my name. You know, she found out about us a lot, like we kept trying to hide it, blah blah blah. But you know, eventually he told me, he was like, I can't keep lying to my mom anymore. And I had to sit there and I had to, you know, think like, you know, would I have been able to do that? Would I have been able to hide and lie to my mom? I don't think I would have been able to do that. So I don't really blame him for that. I don't know if he saw anything wrong with his mom not allowing us to be together. I remember his friends telling him that, like on a basketball team, and they're my friends too, telling him like, your mom's racist, because if she's not allowing you to date her, like that's racist, dude. And he told me, he was like, but that's not racist, like my mom's not racist, blah blah. But like indeed, like his mom, that in that situation his mom is racist. Like you can't, like I can't get over the fact that there are parents out there who don't support their kids, like because they want to date somebody outside their race. It just blows my mind. Here I am, I have realized my worth. I am in a relationship where his family literally welcomed me with open arms. I looked forward to everything with his family. They invited me on vacation, invited me to Thanksgiving, invited me to Christmas. Like where I am right now today, I'm a strong believer of everything has to happen for a reason. And that experience, the whole thing that I went through, had to happen for me to realize my worth. What did I deserve? And I deserved to have a family and have a boyfriend that his family would accept me for who I was. Like they didn't care what color I was. Like they love me. They don't, like we're literally getting ready to go on vacation tomorrow. So I just don't, it just blows my mind. And there's people out there who don't want their children dating outside their race. Like it's like, oh, this is what we were taught. Unlearn it. It's that simple. I remember my friend Logan texting me and saying, this is what you've prayed for. And I was like, yes, like this is something that I prayed for. I know there are girls out there who are black girls who, you know, date outside their race. They date white guys, and they have to worry about if his family will accept her or not because of the color of her skin. And I hate that we have to worry about stuff like that. Like I want to say the first time I ever really experienced a type of like racist comment or whatever was probably, I was in the 4th grade. I was in class. It was an all-girls class. We were talking about social studies, so we began to talk about slavery. So I remember my best friend, she thought it was okay to say that if my Asia was a slave, I would buy her. We were young. And now I sit back and I think, like, she thought that was in a way of protecting me. But in reality, like, whoever she told, I can't remember if she told me that comment or if she told somebody else and somebody told me and I went and told the teacher. But that was wrong. And us as little 10-year-olds, we knew that was wrong, and that's why we went to the teacher. She did get in trouble for it. I remember her coming back and she apologized to me about it because she, I don't know if they made her do it or whatever, but yeah, that was like my first time ever experiencing, like, did she really just say that? Like, girl, this is 21st. I'm not no. One story I will never forget. This was my junior year. I had this friend group, and we had a class together, we ate lunch together. It was like a mixture of boys and it was girls. I was the only black girl in the group, and we were sitting at the lunch table, and it was a guy and a girl, they dated, and I remember they broke up, and I think I was defending her. She was like arguing back and forth with him, and I was defending her, and I remember like standing up, like I distinctly remember standing up and telling him like, hey, this is wrong, blah blah. But he ended up saying back to me, Ma'Asia, you need to sit your black A down. And you know, I looked at him and I was like, really? You're gonna use color? You're gonna say that? Really? He could have simply just told me, butt out, or he could have simply said, sit down. He did not have to say, sit your black A down. And over the couple of days, I could tell that he was really feeling very guilty because people stopped talking to him in our friend group. The only person that was talking to him was the other guy in our friend group. And I remember him over the next couple of days, he came up to me, he apologized, and he was like, you know I love you, right? And I was like, thinking to myself, but do you really? Because if you did, you wouldn't have said that. Like, you would have just simply told me to sit down. My relationship right now, if you have been subscribed to me, I love my boyfriend to death. He is literally my best friend, and he is so understanding to the point where, like, and I don't want to say it didn't surprise me, because he loves me unconditionally. And sorry, my dad called me, but I can't remember where I left off, but I'll just go on to the next topic. Me and my boyfriend, we get these looks, we get the whispers and all that kind of stuff just because like we chose to date outside our race, and it sucks. I mean, we get it from all kinds of people. We get it from whites, we get it from blacks, you know, it's just from multiples. It's not just one particular race. That's what people need to start realizing. Like, your opinion is not needed on every single thing that is being done or every single thing that's being said. So I also wanted to talk about my best friends. If you guys follow me on Instagram, or if you know me personally, you know my two best friends, Kelsey and Brittany, they are indeed white. But what I wanted to say is that I think a lot of people recently are like expecting their friends to, you know, be supportive and post all this stuff and all that kind of stuff, but there was no doubt in my mind that my friends were not going to be supportive in this situation. My friends have no doubt showed what needs to be done. They have recognized their privilege. They have reached out to me. They have done all of these types of things over these past couple of days. I realized, like, these are my best friends. They love and care about me. I knew that before, but now that only reassured that they love and care about me. Same thing goes for my boyfriend. It's just like, you realize that, like, when things like this happen, you find out who really are there for you. There's people from my sorority who have reached out to me, people that are on my team, people that I go to school with. Like, it's just, you really do truly find out who are real, who are going to back up what they say. My friends, they have recognized their privilege. They realize that, you know, there are things that they may never go through because of the color of their skin. And that's what people need to understand. I think people kind of look at, when people say white privilege, I think that people are attacking them, and that's not the case. It's just that no one's saying that you won't go through anything hard. You haven't been through anything hard. You haven't been through experiences and hardships. But what we're saying is that, I wrote down, I said, you have the privilege of knowing that you don't have to worry about getting hurt because of the color of your skin. It's as simple as getting pulled over. I'm gonna leave this here. Just, if you're comfortable enough saying all lives matter, you should be able to say Black Lives Matter. Equality is what we really need. Like, this is the main focus. People are fighting for this, and I pray that one day this world will be kind, and I pray that eventually everybody, you know, will stand hand in hand and will see, like, just because we are different colors, just because we look different, you know, we smell different, that we still can be one. We are one human race, and we have to love each other. Simple as that. It's just a scary world, people, and we just gotta, it's up to us to change it. So that is it for this video. I will have links and stuff. I don't know if I said that in the beginning of the video, but I'll have links of things that I think you guys should watch and check out, and links of places you can donate and all that stuff. If you want to keep up with me, and if you want to you know, watch some of my vlogs, upcoming vlogs, then subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I just hope that you got something out of this video. You know, I don't know, I just felt the need to film this. I've seen so many videos of girls sitting down and talking about their experience, and I just felt like, hey, this is another way to let my subscribers know, like, get to know me, get to know some things about me. So I hope everybody is healthy, staying safe. I love y'all. Bye.